Rarely has an automaker created a vehicle that's as desirable and successful as the BMW X5. The Bavarians scored a major win with this SUV, or SAV, if you speak the carmaker's lingo. This newest iteration packs the latest technologies, looks a tad bit better than its predecessor, and wants to continue the same success story. Let's look at how you might not need to go for the pricey V8 powered version if this BMW has piqued your interest. If you're looking for a posh family hauler that can also double as a somewhat fun-to-drive vehicle, then the X5 is a strong competitor. BMW calls it a sports activity vehicle, SAV, which is an indication that it's not fit for off-road shenanigans. The best thing about it is that the automaker applied a comprehensive update and now boasts the latest technologies, cabin materials, and powertrains. So, it deserves to be shortlisted. If you're from North America, then the X5 M60i or the X5 M Competition might be the versions you are most interested in. However, the entry-level xDrive 40i, with its renowned 6-cylinder, might tick all the right boxes when the spec is right. Made at the Spartanburg plant, which was responsible for almost $10 billion in exports last year, the 2024 X5 xDrive 40i has a starting price of $67,500 without shipping and tax. That's $3,600 more than the previous generation, but that's what happens when something is improved. The SUV puts out 375 horsepower, 380 PS, and 383 lb-ft, 519 Nm of torque. The automaker's data shows the 6-cylinder is capable of giving the X5 enough power to go from 0 to 60 miles per hour, 97 kilometers per hour, in 5.2 seconds. The 2024 x5 is offered with one of 3 distinct powertrains, each associated with a different model. X5s wearing the xDrive 40i or xDrive 40i badges are powered by a 375 horsepower turbocharged inline-6. The last time we tested an xDrive 40i, it made just 335 horsepower, but still managed a quick 4.8-second run to 60 miles per hour, so we expect a little extra hustle from the more powerful version. The plug-in hybrid xDrive 50e comes with a turbocharged inline-6 and an electric motor that combine for 483 horsepower. Last but not least, the M60i's 523 horsepower twin-turbo V8 enables it to rush to 60 miles per hour in 3.9 seconds. All 3 powertrains are paired with an 8-speed automatic transmission, and none of them will leave drivers wanting for power in virtually any driving situation. The X5's refined ride and stable handling are hallmarks of this generation of BMW SUVs, as is its steering, which feels connected and direct. The Audi Q7 still has the X5 beat in this area, but it's a close match. Pitch the X5 into a fast corner, and it holds on reliably and rewards the driver with a predictability that's missing from the Mercedes-Benz GLE class. The X5M benefits from the 2024 update that affects all X5 models. That means a big change to the interior, highlighted by the sizable single pane of glass that now contains both the 12.3-inch digital instrument panel and the 14.9-inch center-mounted infotainment screen. More controls have been integrated into the digital interface, something buyers may or may not like, but the lack of clutter is appreciated nonetheless. Reprofiled air vents almost disappear into the newly designed dashboard. A mix of traditional with virtual touch-sensitive buttons are placed around the X5's iDrive controller for functions like the parking brake, drive modes, and the optional 2-axle air suspension. A gear selector with a new design sits among the buttons and, as on other higher-end BMWs, it can be optioned in glass. Unlike the regular X5, which comes standard with a synthetic leather upholstery BMW calls Sensafin, the X5M is decked out in leather seats and leather trim around the instrument panel, with leather on the dashboard available as an option. Carbon fiber shift paddles and M-specific driving modes round out the features unique to the X5M. Behind the new digital screens is BMW's new operating system 8. Faster and more flexible, the new OS allows for increased connectivity and features a more smartphone-esque menu structure. Another nifty new feature is the augmented reality functionality for the navigation system. Allowing for more precise turn-by-turn directions, systems like these are very helpful when you're dealing with unfamiliar areas and difficult intersections. Other tech features include a new digital key for both Apple and Android phone users, an orchestrated entry lighting display, automated parking controllable from either inside or outside of the vehicle, and a new semi-automated hands-free driving system capable of speeds up to 85 miles per hour on selected highways. We knew from the spy photos the X5 will get substantial changes at the front. As you can see, the headlights have a new shape and new internal graphics, while the kidney grills have been subtly redesigned. The lower section of the fascia now features a more prominent bumper with chrome trim matching the shape of the air intakes on the sides. In general, the 2024 X5 looks a lot like the new X1, though it still has its own personality. At the back, the changes are less notable. The overall shape of the rear fascia remains unchanged, though the taillights now have darker internal graphics with a more visible 3D effect. Everything else seems to be carried over from the pre-facelift model without tweaks, including the rear bumper, the aluminum diffuser, and the integrated chrome exhaust pipes. The situation is identical looking at the side profile. The refreshed model has the same overall profile and lines, but this shouldn't really come as a surprise since the 2024 model is just an LCI, life cycle impulse, and not a full redesign. Depending on the trim level, there will be new wheel designs, as well as different trim for the front fenders and side skirts. It may not be as fun to drive as the Porsche Cayenne, nor is it as effortlessly smooth as the Genesis GV80, but the 2024 BMW X5 blends traits from both of those to create an agreeable and agreeably luxurious middle ground. From the outset, it's clear the X5 is going for broad appeal. Why else would BMW offer it with a trio of different powertrains, including a silky smooth inline-six, an authoritative twin-turbo V8, and an environmentally friendly plug-in hybrid? The SUV's cabin is lined with premium materials and, like other BMWs, includes cleverly integrated technology features like a slick-looking curved digital display that stretches nearly the length of the dashboard. This approach results in a luxury SUV so well-rounded that its few shortcomings are easily overlooked, and the X5 remains one of our favorite mid-size crossovers.